Hello YouTube, my name is DS and welcome back to Can They Be DLC episode 10. Wow, we reached 10 episodes already. It's a little bit, I mean, it's more of the how's time gone, and we have only heard about one DLC character as of right now, which is the Joker. But anyway, this video, as the title says, is Banjo and Kazooie plus ... or 3 question marks, and then we'll get to that in a little bit. But once again, as I've been saying in the other videos, giveaway at 250 subscribers. It might be, again, cards are to change, might be a 20 of the yearly subscription to the Nintendo online service. That will be when we get to 250, whenever we get to it. But anyway, this video is a little bit special because not last week, like about a month ago, when I did, I think, Scorpion, which was episode 5, I said I've done 5 episodes on third-party characters. I'm gonna do the next 5 on first party. Well, clearly that's not the case, since episode 10 is third party, which is Banjo and Kazooie. The reason I'm doing this, I decided to do it, and is because, well, today, this video is being recorded on the 15th, mostly because I can't do it on the 16th or 17th. But what happens on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, it's GDC. And we've been hearing rumors and rumblings and even leaks from GDC that Microsoft might be announcing the Xbox Game Pass and the Xbox or Microsoft xCloud to be coming to Nintendo Switch and other gaming platforms, or other platforms as in general, unlike the rumored, or not rumored, at this point it's confirmed, Google gaming console and Google streaming device. I was going to say Gumi, which leaves it up in the air what's going to happen. Now, I decided to make this video regarding Banjo and Kazooie today before that, because if those things are confirmed, then the likelihood of Banjo and Kazooie being in Smash Bros. Is high, very high. So I wanted to talk about that before it happened. And because I kind of have a crazy idea and a crazy theory that could be proven right, and I don't want to be proven right around now. I want to be proven right. I want to say this before it comes, before GDC, and like before any of this becomes more possible. You know, like right. What I'm gonna say, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. Without like a month ago would have been completely ridiculous. I would have never thought this. And now I'm saying this and I feel pretty confident about it. But anyway, let's get started with Banjo and Kazooie. What are their possibilities of being in Smash? Actually pretty damn high. Last time I made a video regarding and talking that involved Banjo and Kazooie, I said if the N64 Classic is a thing, then sure. If it isn't, then it won't be. And I was talking, I believe, last time I talked about it was before Smash Ultimate launched, and it was for the base roster. Now, it seems like the N64 Classic is going to happen. I think somebody that has connections on the industry, and I don't remember their name, and I'm just saying, said that Nintendo, the whole thing about Microsoft bringing Xbox Game Pass and the xCloud to Switch, the discussions for that began around the time that Nintendo approached Microsoft to get rare games on the Nintendo 64 Classic. If that's the case, then an N64 Classic happening with Banjo and Kazooie would also increase the chances of Banjo and Kazooie coming to Smash. It's always been a thing of like, what does Nintendo get in return from Microsoft to allow the characters to be in Smash? Without that, the characters would have never been in Smash, no matter how much you or I or anyone else wants it. Now, if they get into the game, what version would there be? Most likely from the original Banjo and Kazooie, maybe Banjo and Tooie, the design. Or maybe even Banjo 3, which I heard was rumored to be in development, but I don't believe it for a second. But still, it's a possibility. Banjo and Kazooie are popular, highly requested, have been highly requested since Melee. They were considered for Melee, then Microsoft bought Rare. One of the things I've always thought about is that one of Nintendo's biggest mistakes was not them buying Rare. I don't think they should have bought Rare. What they should have done was bought Rare's IPs. At the very least, Banjo and Kazooie, Killer Instinct, Perfect Dark, and Conquer, and Battletoads. You know, the IPs that we all know from them, or at the very least should have been the one acquiring the IPs or the copyrights, the trademarks. They did this with Pokemon. It's good to remember that Pokemon is split 3 ways, but every single copyright, every single trademark is owned by Nintendo. A lot of people think that Nintendo only owns the designs and the trademarks and all that stuff from the original 151. That's why Nintendo keeps going to the 151, but that's actually false. Nintendo owns every single Pokemon. The name and branding of Pokemon is the one that's split 3 ways. So for example, should Game Freak ever decide, or Creatures Inc. or the Pokemon Company ever decide to split from Nintendo, Nintendo could actually just pick up the games and call them whatever they want and just put every single Pokemon that we know in it. And Game Freak would have to start from scratch. It could not use any single Pokemon from for example, Pikachu is the mascot of Pokemon. You know this, I know this. But if Game Freak wants to make if Game Freak and Pokemon Company decided let's buy the Pokemon IP completely from Nintendo, if they don't buy the copyrights, then they would have to start from new mascot, new Pokemon, everything completely new. And would that be worth it? Or would they be able to spend that much money to buy everything from Nintendo? They probably wouldn't. But still, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Is that Nintendo should have done the same thing with Rare. I don't think that Nintendo lost a lot when they lost Rare, because Rare was already declining by the time that Microsoft bought them. It wasn't just Microsoft buying them that took them to hell. They were already like steadily declining, and Nintendo didn't go for them and try to buy them around the time period of Microsoft doing it because of that, because they were slowly decreasing. And Nintendo saw that and said, screw it, we're gonna wait a little bit before we do anything. So they waited, they didn't buy it, but I still think they should have at least bought the IPs. Now, what's the likelihood of Banjo and Kazooie? Even if N64 Classic is not coming, we have heard rumblings, and it's been basically all but confirmed that Game Pass and other things are coming to Switch. It's even been rumored that Microsoft is planning on releasing Super Lucky Tale, Ori and Blind Forest, or an Ori game, and Cuphead on Switch. Hellblade Setsuna, Hellblade I think it's the name, Setsuna something, is coming to Switch, which is Ninja Theory, which is owned by Microsoft. Minecraft's already on Switch. It was also on Wii U and 3DS, but it's on Switch. So Microsoft is putting games out on Switch, basically, technically speaking. And the rumors is also of those games coming, and the ones that are already out, would be that Microsoft is also porting one of the big 3, either Forza, Gears, or Halo. Honestly, I think Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to Switch as a native port alongside everything else. So if that's the case, if that's the scenario that's happening, I also can see the Rare Replay coming in to play. So how likely is Banjo and Kazooie? I would say pretty damn high. And I don't think they're coming in alone. And this is the part where I think that a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, what I'm about to say would have been crazy. I don't think I think that of the 5 DLC characters, Microsoft is getting 2. Banjo and Kazooie and Master Chief. And I know it sounds crazy, Master Chief has never been on the Nintendo system, there's never been any outside of the Minecraft references in the skins. Master Chief has never been on Switch or on Nintendo system. True, Halo has never been on Nintendo. True. However, Halo was planned to be on the DS, and if the rumors are true and Game Pass does come to Switch and xCloud does come to Switch and Ori, Cuphead, and one of the Master and Halo, basically I think it's Halo the Master Chief Collection is coming, aren't coming to Switch, it's a done deal. Master Chief would be coming to Nintendo. Let's think about this for a second, and it's not completely outrageous to say how could it happen? Persona Q2 made Joker possible to appear in Smash. Now, will Persona 5 come to Nintendo Switch? Absolutely. We should be hearing about it shortly. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Then you add in, so with Joker already being in Smash, before Persona Q2 launches worldwide, it's still just in Japan on the 3DS, or Persona 5 gets announced for Switch, will you get Joker in Smash? So why not Joker or Master Chief the same way. It could even be a scenario where, and I think would be a crazy thing to happen, would be at the World Nintendo Z3, they're gonna have like a World Championships or the Smash Invitational. At the Invitational or Smash Direct around that time period. At that Direct or that period, in that period, announce Banjo and Kazooie. Then, during the Microsoft conference, I could see them announcing Project Scarlet as their new home console, talking more in depth about, or even release dates for xCloud and Game Pass on Switch and on mobile devices and other products, being like, oh yeah, like a GDC, like, oh, we have insert like it's in the fall, and then in the actual E3, like, oh yeah, it's coming September 13th, for example. And then like, oh, by the way, Ori and the Blind Forest and or Nintendo themselves in the direct announces Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest are coming to Switch, and then at E3, Microsoft will be like, by the way, as another thing we're doing on Switch, Master Chief, the Halo the Master Chief Collection is coming to Switch. And then like they just say that during like the Game Pass part, and then they move on and they announce a bunch of shit. At the end you get the trailer, like we already know, oh yeah, and like, by the way, not only is Banjo and Kazooie coming to Smash, as it was announced like yesterday, because yeah, Microsoft does their conferences on Monday. I now think they'll keep doing on Monday the Direct and all that stuff, or the Nintendo World Championship Smash Direct Invitational Tournament would happen on the Saturday or Sunday. But like it was announced, Banjo Kazooie is coming to Smash, and it's coming like next month or in a couple of months with I believe Herdrick, the next character in Smash, no matter what, character 2 in Smash Bros. For the DLC is coming out in at around E3 in June. So the announcement for the third character would be around that time period. They'd be like, oh, it's coming out in August or something, and talk about it, and then they move on. And the conference keeps going, and at the end you get like a trailer that it seems like it could be for Halo Infinite, because Halo Infinite has been confirmed, and the trailer goes on as expected. It's a trailer for Halo, and Phil Spencer comes out and talks like, it's a great game, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be a launch title for the Project Scarlet. This was just another little teaser for you guys. And then like they do like last year's CD Projekt Red happen when there's a glitch and something that happens, and it's the screens go crazy, and it's Master Chief putting on his, or Cortana talking to Master Chief like, this is what's happening, this is what you have to do, this is your arsenal or whatever, or like, these are your opponents, this is what's happening, this is the problem, this is the fight that you need to, or something like that. Or it could just be like Master Chief walking, helmet in hand, you don't see his head, he puts on the helmet, and he gets to, like, he's walking, just him walking, he gets to a table or something, and picks up a piece of paper, reads the piece of paper, puts the paper down, puts the helmet back on, the camera pans and you see the Smash logo on the piece of paper, like the letter that Joker got, and probably they'll do for every trailer afterwards. The camera pans back up to Master Chief, and he just says, I believe this is what he says at the end of Halo 2, I'm gonna finish the fight. And that's when the trailer ends and you hear Super Smash Bros. Cross Halo. If this is gonna be on a press conference, on a stage show, the crowd is gonna go ballistic. I'll go ballistic. Everybody will go ballistic, let's be completely honest. And I think it will be really cool to see, especially because this would mean that Nintendo would get advertisements basically everywhere. Last year the Switch appeared on every single press event outside of EA. Think about that for a second. EA and Sony. Every other single press event at E3 mentioned the Switch or showcased the Switch. Everyone. Bethesda did it, Ubisoft did it, Nintendo obviously did it, and Microsoft did it. Microsoft had the whole Better Together commercial basically playing, where they showcased the Switch in Minecraft, which was awesome to see. So this year, if the rumors are to be true, and this does happen, I know that what I'm saying is a crazy thing. It's a crazy idea. And not only is it a crazy idea, it's crazy they will announce 2 characters for Smash at the same time. But here's the thing, maybe they don't even announce Banjo and Kazooie first at E3. They announce Banjo and Kazooie, I don't know, they could literally do what they did with Cloud and Bayonetta, Bayonetta and Korra, and they weren't announced around the same time period and launched later. They could do the same thing here and be like, oh, Master Chief is coming to Smash, but it's gonna take a while, like Banjo and Kazooie are coming early, and then in a couple months later we'll see Master Chief. And I think it'll be really neat to see, and I do think it's gonna be both. I don't think it's gonna be one or the other. I think it's gonna be both characters that are coming in, which would be insane. Insane, but I think, here's the thing, if it doesn't happen, if Master Chief doesn't come to Smash, I feel like almost guaranteed Banjo and Kazooie are coming to Smash. Almost guaranteed Banjo and Kazooie are coming to Smash. If the rumors about Game Pass and all that stuff that Microsoft is doing for Switch and other things is true, it's a done deal. If N64 Classic is also a thing that's happening, it's a doneer deal. But I wanted to also include the Master Chief part because I know it sounds crazy, but I can kind of see it happening. Same thing with Scorpion. It's insane, but I kind of see it happening. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. But before we end the video, we're obviously going to have to talk about the comments from the previous session. We got 5. So I'm going to go over the 2 ones from Gen and Tice that are very short. There are kind of jokey, I think. Noob Smash fan Linkle as a Link Echo. Legend of the S Hyrule Warriors, motherfucker, did you play it? I don't get just like that. Here's the thing, that's one of my pet peeves is when people talk about characters going to Smash that are similar to other characters based on how they look or the games they come from. I remember before Ultimate came out and before the Ultimate E3 Direct showcased everybody. I remember, I think it was Arlo that said Shulk was gonna get cut because Rex played like him, and it's like, did you play the game? Did you even see the games? They play nothing alike, they're very different characters. Where are you getting that the gameplay is similar? And Link was the same thing. Link would be a great Echo fighter because she's female Link and she doesn't play anything like Link. And then the other one that you made kind of as a joke, Legend of the S Sword, the entire Smash fan base triggered. Here's the thing, it's kind of, for this comment, I feel like it's both ways. Because I also get triggered when the Smash fan base says, we don't want sword wielders, and before Ultimate, we don't want sword wielders. No more sword fighters, we have enough. Okay, tell me one character that you would change. Tell me if you can change one character in Smash Brothers. Who would you change and how would you change him? Ganondorf, give him a sword. And then you say, okay, fine. I want Isaac from Golden Sun or another Fire Emblem character. Why would you want another sword wielder? It's both ways. It's both ways that get triggered, and that annoys me. So another comment from Genetice. He has 2 more that I would like to talk about. One, what are your thoughts on joke characters? I like joke characters. I don't hate joke. I like joke characters. I want them in Smash. I don't want too many of them. Like 1 to 2 per game are fine, but if you get a huge amount, then For example, I would be fine if they added in like in Ultimate, it was like, oh, joke characters, Piranha Plant and Sleepy Toad are the joke characters for this game. And I'm like, fine, it's 2 characters, they're good, they're funny inclusion in Smash, but it's like, oh, it's these 2 and +4 or +3, and it's like, that's too many. Joke characters are fine, but if there are too many per game, there's a problem. If there isn't, I mean, what's the problem? I mean, technically speaking, Jigglypuff was the joke character in Smash 64. 1 per game, 2 per game is good. Any more than that, and you get into the territory that might be starting annoying people. I wouldn't be annoyed, I would just be disappointed because like we could have so much more. Another comment from Gen and Tice. I'm excited for your Banjo and Kazooie episode. Also, Steve, Rash from Battletoads, Conquer and Master Chief would make for interesting playable fighters. Steve, I don't think, not so much. I've done an episode on Steve and how I don't want him in Smash. I don't think he fits at all. I don't think you can do one. I mean, technically speaking, all the Battletoads would be playable if a Battletoad would be playable as different skins or even echoes. Conquer, cool. I like Conquer, but here's the thing: Conquer only truly had 1 game. I don't know how. I mean, he could be an interesting playable character, yeah. And Master Chief, I just went over Master Chief on this. All of them would be interesting fighters, sure, apart from maybe Steve. I don't think he fits the mold or fits Smash Brothers too well, but he will be very interesting to see. Then Terry Severinson, I could see Impa either as an Echo fighter or a semi-clone of Sheik. As for Banjo and Kazooie or Microsoft Rep, Banjo Kazooie would be great. Great choice. They have 2 games, Banjo and Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, but not Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Balls that their moveset can come from. And also there is data in the games for some spirits for 2 games made by Rare, and also the head of Microsoft said he would like to see Banjo and Kazooie in Smash. Here's the thing. I always said that it doesn't really matter what Phil Spencer said, because he always has to answer to the higher-ups at Microsoft. But with everything, every rumor going around, it'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen. with this whole thing regarding Banjo and Kazooie Microsoft in Smash Bros. And it's gonna be cool to see. It's an interesting ride we're on right now, because this upcoming week the face of gaming could change. It will change slightly if with the Google console, but a Microsoft announcing Game Pass coming to Switch, and maybe even announcing Cuphead and all that stuff coming to Switch will be interesting. E3 could be earth-shattering when it comes to certain things, and Microsoft characters in Smash are gonna be interesting. It's a wild ride we're about to be on, and this week could literally be one of the most remembered weeks in gaming history, one of the most earth-shaking ones ever. And one thing I want to talk about, I forgot about the Game Pass coming to Switch. Some people have been asking what does Nintendo get from this, and I kind of see it as Nintendo getting more games from this. And if you want to know why Nintendo is doing this instead of their own streaming device, because first is the streaming is not exactly the future. We don't know how well it's going to go for gaming, and Nintendo can easily just get people to buy that subscription thing because they have the games. They're the only publisher in the world that basically releases a game a month already. Making it a streaming device, it wouldn't be so hard for them. The only thing they need to get really good would be the servers, and that would be paid for by the streaming device. Also, in the third thing, I did not know that there were data or is it data mines that they found on the spirits from Rare? That would be interesting. Also, yeah, the moveset would be pretty easy to make. There already been sketches for years being done by people, so it would be cool to see. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, for episode 11, I'm kind of unsure of who to do, but I think as of right now, I'm thinking I'm going to be doing the only kind of what's the name? How can I call it? The only obscure character I feel has a slight chance of being DLC for Super Smash Bros. And it's one of the characters I actually want in Smash, which will be Wonder Red from the Wonderful 101, or even Wonder characters from the Wonderful 1. But anyway, I've been Legend of the S. Tell me in the comment section what you think about Banjo and Kazooie and Master Chief going to Smash, or my crazy wild idea of Master Chief, or of the Master Chief reveal trailer at E3 for Microsoft, which I still think highly unlikely, but at the same time probable. And yeah, also about the Wonder Red, and also ideas for who else could be DLC or episodes for this series. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be the Legend of the S. See you guys next time.